Good morning students and hello parents. Today we are here to attend a general knowledge class for standard 2. Today we are going to deal with 4 topics. First is wonderful inventions. Second, how many. Third, animals in danger. And fourth is water for life. Our first lesson is wonderful inventions. What are inventions? Inventions are findings that were never made before. Scientists make new inventions. First name is that of J.L. Baird. What did he invent? He invented the television. So, number 1 will match with television. Do you have any idea how did the first television look like? It looked like this. Not the ones that we see at home nowadays. Charles Babbage. What did he invent? He invented the computer. We see laptops at home, isn't it? We see this kind of things, desktops. Okay. But Charles Babbage invented the computer which was as big as a room. So, number 2 will match with computer. Thomas Alva Edison. What did he invent? He invented the electric bulb. Okay. So, we see LED bulbs here. But Thomas Alva Edison invented the electric bulb which looked a little different. So, number 3 will match with electric bulb. Alexander Graham Bell. We see mobile phones. Everyone has a mobile phone, isn't it? Like this. But the telephone invented by Alexander Graham Bell looked like this. Wright brothers. What did they invent? They invented the aeroplane. But not the ones which we see in the sky. It looked very different. They invented the aeroplane which looked somewhat like this. So, number 5 will match with aeroplane. Our next chapter is how many. You have to answer the questions with the help of numbers. Our first question is, how many faces does a dice have? You all must be playing Ludo. So what do you play with? You play with the help of a Ludo board and a dice. Have you ever counted how many faces does a dice have? A dice has 6 faces. So we are going to write 6. How many colors are there in the Indian flag? You have seen the Indian flag. We see the saffron on top, white in the middle, green at the bottom, and the chakra is made of blue color. So, the Indian flag has 4 colors. How many candies make a dozen? 1 dozen, how many units? 12 units. So, 12 candies make a dozen. How many runs make a century? Century means 100. So, 100 runs make a century. Question number 5. How many years are there in a silver jubilee? There are 25 years in a silver jubilee. How many zeros follow the 1 in 1 lakh? Have any idea? Yes, 5 zeros follow 1 in 1 lakh. How minutes make an hour. This is very easy. 60 minutes make an hour. How many squares are there in a chess board? How many of you play chess? Have any idea? There are black and white squares, isn't it, on a chess board? So there are 64 squares in a chess board. Number 9. How many days make a fortnight? Fortnight means 2 weeks. 1 week 7 days, fortnight 14 days. How many months in a year have 31 days? January, March, May, July, August, October and December. So altogether 7 months. How many babies make a triplet? Triplet means 3. How many teeth does an adult human have? An adult human has how many teeth? 32 teeth. Now let's hear about some interesting facts. Ancient Egyptians developed the art of counting large numbers by using pictographs or picture symbols. For example, the number 1000 was shown by an image of a lotus and the number 2000 was shown by an image of 2 lotuses in a bush. Our next topic is animals in danger. Animals that are at the risk of getting extinct are called endangered animals. Our first topic is Bengal tigers. Bengal tigers are found in India, Bangladesh, Nepal, China, Myanmar and Bhutan. They are threatened by hunting for their skin, skull, bones and whiskers. Next is chimpanzees. Chimpanzees are very much like humans and care for their children for years. They are in danger due to hunting and loss of their forest homes. Polar bears are found throughout the Arctic region and spend most of their lives on the ice of the Arctic Ocean. They are at risk due to climate change and illegal hunting. At the end of the lesson, we can see 3 pictures. The first one is that of a dinosaur. The word dinosaur means terrible lizard. They lived millions of years ago. The weight of a dinosaur was between 20 and 50 tons. Dinosaurs were recreated in the Jurassic Park movies. The next picture is that of a dodo. The dodo was a flightless bird that was found in the island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. The dodo was a member of the pigeon family. By 1681, it was driven to extinction. The third picture is that of a mammoth. Mammoths are extinct elephants. They lived during the ice ages. The mammoth had a high crowned head, thick tough skin with reddish brown wool. Our next topic is water for life. The water on earth is constantly recycled. It returns to earth in the form of rain and snow. Then it is carried to the ocean by rivers and groundwater. From there, it evaporates and falls back on earth again. This process is called water cycle. Look at at this picture carefully. This picture shows water cycle. You can see very well that water is falling on the hills in the form of snow and on the ground in form of rain. Then the water is carried by rivers to the seas and ocean, and then again with the help of the heat of the sun, the water is getting evaporated and forming the clouds. Again the clouds, from the clouds the rain and snow fall on the hills and plains. This is called water cycle. Now we are going to do some exercises. Fill in the blanks. The water on earth is constantly recycled. The water of the sea is salty and cannot be used for drinking. Water falls on the land as rain and snow. Students, till now we have done exercises which were according to the question pattern. But as you are having online exams, you get questions with 4 options and you have to choose one of them. Worksheets related to these lessons will be uploaded on the school website. Please go through them, work them out, and take care until we meet again.